hope you're all well. This is a video that has been inspired by my friend Nicole over at Beautiful Chaos of Books, and she has done like an A to Z of 52 books she wants to read in the year 2020 of thrillers. So I am going to do mine based on contemporary books. I'm really excited. As soon as I saw it, I was like, holy shit, I want to do this. I was just going to generally do A to Z of my like entire shelves, but I really wanted to do it based on a certain genre, and I really want to get more into contemporary this year. I do want to get more into thrillers, but I don't have that many thrillers on my TBR. I do have that many contemporaries on my shelves though, so I thought it would be nice to try and make a dent in my TBR on my the contemporaries on my shelves. I really need to do that. I keep buying new books and making them priority over the books I've already got. I also need to go through and do a massive unhaul as well. I am getting some new shelves off my brother and my sister-in-law very soon, but until then I could really do with doing an unhaul. So I'll be doing that very, very soon. But this is a list of 52 books, A to Z, that I want to read in 2019, contemporary books. So some of these I have sort of messed about with a little bit because some of them aren't easy to do, and I don't have a book that starts with that letter. So some of them are also just audiobooks and I don't physically own the book, again because I don't own a book that starts with that letter. So yeah, you will see a little bit of cheating going on here, but the majority of these I do own them. They are backlist or arcs that I've received recently that I need to get to, so these are some books that I do need to get to. So for A, I have A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I'm really looking forward to this. I believe this is to do with a young boy whose mother is ill and he starts having dreams, and it's to do with his a monster coming seeing him or something. I don't know the full ins and outs. I'm really looking forward to this. It's not very long, but I really want to read it. It's been on my shelf for a while because I had it out from the library, the illustrated edition, and I didn't pick it up. So been on my shelves for a while. I'm looking forward to getting to that one. For B, I'm going to be reading Bromance Book Club. I managed to get this on my Kindle last week or the week before for like 99p, so I was like, yes, let's get it, because I've heard really good things. So I'm looking forward to that one as well. Then for C, I've got Call It What You Want by Bridget Kemmerer. I read A Curse So Dark and Lonely earlier on this year. It's, well, 2019 when I'm doing this, earlier on 2019, and I loved it, and I want to pick up more by Bridget in the year 2020, so I'm looking forward to this as well. I got this with a birthday voucher from Waterstones, so excited about that one. For D, I have got The Distance Between Us by Casey West. I am loving Casey West's writing. I adore everything she's written so far that I've read, so I'm really looking forward to continuing with Casey West. This is following 17-year-old Cayman Mayers, and she learned that the rich are not to be trusted. I think what's going to happen is she meets a boy called Xander Spence, and he's oozing in rich. But he's tall and handsome. I think she's going to get on with him, and I think she's going to realise that her perception of rich people is not always the same for everybody. I'm not sure, but it sounds exciting, and I just love Casey West's writing. For E, I have Eleanor Oliphant Is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. This has been on my shelves for the longest time. I got this in a Secret Santa last year, and I already had a copy of it before then, so I've had this probably at least 2 years now, and I really need to get to it. I'm really excited about it, but that's what I'm planning on reading for that. For F, I have The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. This is following Tiffany and Leon, who actually share a flat, one-bedroom flat. They share a bed, but because Tiffany works the day shift and Leon works the night shift, or the other way around, they actually never come across each other. They've never met each other. They just share a bed, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. I've heard nothing but great things. It sounds amazing. It's a bit of a big one, but I'm really excited about it. It sounds amazing, so yeah, looking forward to that. For G, I'm going to be reading Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. This is actually on my January TBR because it is my January book club pick for Contemporary Book Club, so I'm really looking forward to this. I think this has some disability rep in it, which I'm super stoked about. I love when they put disability rep in books, so I'm really looking forward to this, and I think the girls in my book club, we do accept men as well, I think the girls in my book club are really excited about it as well, so I'm really looking forward to reading this with them. For H, I'm going to be picking up Hot Mess by Lucy Vine. The first Lucy Vine book I read was in 2019 and it was Are We Nearly There Yet? I got an arc of it and I freaking loved it. Lucy is friends with one of my favourite authors of all time, which is Lindsay Kelk, and I just love that I can sort of sense, I can tell that they're friends because their writing style is very similar, and I just love that type of writing style. So I don't mind, you know, I love Lindsay Kelk's writing style, but I really like Lucy Vine's. Also another author that's friends with both Lucy and Lindsay is Vahira McFarlane, and her writing style again is very similar. So I love finding books that are similar to the authors that I love to death. So really looking forward to this. I think I'm going to associate with this very well. I think it's going to be a great book. For I am going to be picking up a Lindsay Kelk book, but that I don't own yet, but I'm 100% going to be picking it up. So I know I'm cheating a little bit with this one, but Lindsay Kelk had to make it on this list and I've read everything she's already done. So I'm going to be picking up In Case You Missed It by Lindsay Kelk. This is, I don't know if this is actually a standalone. I'm sure she sort of sold it as a standalone, but on Goodreads it looks like it's a series. It's going to be a series of short novellas or something. Don't know how that's going to work, but I'm really excited about it. It's called In Case You Missed It, and I think it's just going to be so good, and I cannot wait. Can't remember when that comes out. It might be June. But yeah, very excited about that one. For J, I'm going to be picking up Jackpot by Nick Stone. I am stoked about this. I won this in a Instagram competition and I'm really excited to pick this up. It's following a young girl who works in she's 17 and she works at a local gas station to help her mum pay the bills. I think her mum's a single parent. She's got a younger brother as well, and then one day somebody wins the jackpot and they don't come in and like, you know, claim the jackpot. So she's trying to find them in the hope that they will split the money with her because she needs the dough. So I'm looking forward to it. It sounds really good. I have read something from Nick Stone before, but it was part of a short story collection including Casey West, Melissa Dela Cruz and Amy Friedman, I think it was, and it was Snow in Love. So I'm looking forward to picking up more by her. I really hope I like her writing style because I haven't picked anything up by her before, but she did Dear Martin and I believe that's a very good one. So then for K, I have got Killing It by Asia Maki. A new mum who is an assassin as well or something, and she's trying to balance being a mum while being an assassin or something like that. It sounds really good. I'm totally down for it. It sounds immense. Then for L, I've got Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kemmerer. This is following a young girl who keeps leaving letters on her mother's grave, and a boy who works in the graveyard, I think, actually sees her doing this and writes back to her. As far as I know, that's what's happening with this. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to pick something up by Bridget that is separate from A Curse So Dark and Lonely, because I've read from her before. Oh, which I've already mentioned because this is the second Bridget Kemmerer book on here. I totally hadn't realised I'd done that, which is really weird. So yeah, looking forward to picking up more from her. Then for M, I've got My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. Another one that I'm really looking forward to. I picked this up when I picked up my collection of Casey West books that I got. So I'm really looking forward to this. This is following two families, the Garretts and the Reeds. And Samantha, 17-year-old Samantha Reed, wishes she was one of the Garretts. They're two completely different families, and I'm not sure where this is going to take us, but it looks like there's a romance in here, so I'm down for it. For N, I've got The Neighbours by Nicola Gill. This is a arc. It will be coming out on the 6th of February, so I'm reading this in January. It's on my January TBR, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's following 34-year-old Ginny, and she lives on her own in a tiny flat. She feels like her life's not going the way it should be. She comes across her neighbour who lives below her, Cassie Frost, who used to be a beloved actress but now needs a publicist, and it turns out that Jenny is a publicist. I think they become friends, they might help each other out, etc, etc. It sounds really good. I'm here for like a friendship contemporary. It sounds awesome. I'm really down for it. Then for O, I have One Day in December by Josie Silver. Again, I've had this on my shelves for approximately 2 years now. It sounds amazing. I've heard really good things about it. I believe Josie Silver's writing is fantastic, and I can't wait to pick this up. This might be one that I save for December 2020 so that I'm reading it during December, but we'll see. Then for P, I have Pudding by Julie Murphy. This is the second, following on from Dumpling actually. I'm really excited about picking this up. I've really loved the character that it mainly follows in here, which is Millie Michalchuk, and I can't wait to find out her side of the story. But there is also Callie Reyes in here as well, who was a bit of a cow in Pudding, so in Dumpling. So I'm excited to see their friendship blossom in here as well. Another friendship contemporary, which I'm really stoked about. Then for Q, I've got The Queen of Hearts. I don't own this. This is an audiobook. I didn't have anything with Q in the title. So I'm looking forward to picking this up. It sounds really, really good. I read the synopsis last night and it sounds really good, so I can't wait to pick that up. Then for R, I've got Rules for Being a Girl, which is another arc. This is by Candice Bushnell and Katie Cotugno. I believe there's really good things. I've heard really good things about Katie Cotugno's writing, so I'm excited about this. Best-selling author of Sex and the City as well. So this comes out in April, so I'm looking forward to picking this up. Hopefully I'll pick it up before April, but it sounds really, really good. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my mum turned up with the dog, so it's been a couple hours. Okay, so for S, we are going to go, sorry if you hear some panting, it's Denver. He's wandering about in the background. You might, I don't know if you'll be able, can you see him? Dev? What are you doing? No. It's a nosy poker. No, you can't go under there. Hi. For S, we are going to go with Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. This has been on my TBR for ages, it's been on the bookshelves for ages, so I'm really looking forward to finally picking this up. I've only read a handful of Nicholas Sparks stuff before, so I'm looking forward to getting into some more. For T, I'm going to go for This Is What It Feels Like by Rebecca Barrow. This is an arc, but it's an old one. This came out in November 2018, so I was sent this from my friend Tilly. She was getting rid of some arcs and stuff, and I was buying some stuff off her. Was I buying? No, I wasn't. She was sending me some birthday stuff and she threw this in with it. So thank you so much to Tilly for sending me this. I'm really looking forward to picking this up. It sounds really, really good. So I'm looking forward to that too. For you, we have The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. I have had this for, hi. I've had this for a while now and I've been meaning to pick it up, so this is a perfect time to do so. For V, I have Very Nearly Normal. This is an arc. This comes out, this is the title, this comes out in May 2020, so I'm really looking forward to giving this a read. It sounds amazing. Thank you so much to Avon Books for sending me this over. I'm super, oh shit, no, 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 no. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm very, very excited about picking this one up and I cannot wait. Then for W, we have Wild About the Girl by Louise Pentland. This is the second in the Wild series. The first one is Wild Like Me, and I cannot wait to continue with this series. Sir? There's a card on the floor and he really wants it. I cannot wait to continue with this series. I really, really loved Wild About Me, Wild Like Me. Wild Like Me, I really, really loved it. I thought it was fantastic, so I can't wait to continue with this. I do have the next one in the series as well, which is something else. I can't remember the title of it, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. Okay, sorry about that. He found a candy cane. I just can't even with him. Right, we're down to the last three, thank God for that. So the X, it was one that I really struggled with. I had the Poet X, but I've already read it and I didn't really want to reread something, so I've ended up improvising. We're going for this Astonishing Colour of After by Emily X R. Pan. I know it doesn't really count, but I struggled to find something. I have nothing on my shelves other than the Poet X, which I've already read, so we're going to go for this. This was gifted to me by my friend Suzanne, who is Book Marvel on Instagram. Again, I'll link down below. So I'm looking forward to picking this up finally. Then for Y, again, I've improvised. I've got By Your Side by Casey West. I struggled to find some other stuff with a Y in it, which is weird. You wouldn't think I would you? But it's By Your Side. So It Counts, another Casey West. I'm looking forward to it. It's about a girl who's locked in a library over the weekend, and it turns out there's a boy locked in there too, so looking forward to that one. And then finally for Zed, I've got a book that I've managed to find on the audio on Scribd. For God's sake, end of this video is a complete sham. I've managed to find it on Scribd. So it's A to Z of Everything by Debbie Johnson. I'm really looking forward to this. It sounds so good. It's about two sisters who have fallen out and they don't make up before the mum passes away. Now the mum passing away sort of brings them together, because I think she's got like an A to Z of things she wants them to do together. So it sounds really good. I'm super hyped for it. It sounds so sweet, and I'm really looking forward to it. I was going to reread Love from A to Z, because that's the only book I've got on my shelves with a Z in it, but again, it defeats the objective of the project. So we're going to go for A to Z of Everything by Debbie Johnson. So that's everything, my A to Z of contemporary books that I want to read in 2020. Super excited for this. Thank you again to Nicole for the awesome idea. It's so cool. I will link Nicole's video down below and her channel. Go check her out. She is awesome. I highly recommend, and especially if you're a fan of like thrillers, she absolutely loves them. So she is the thriller queen. Go check her out. Yes, I am gonna go just make sure that my dog's not ripping my house to pieces, and I shall see you later. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the description link down below if there's any you think I should make priorities more than others, and hopefully I will read all of these books in 2020. We will see. So I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.